You know, I don't think once, since setting foot on this island, that Draelon has taken the time to just watch a sunrise. You know? He's been here for, what, a few days now at least, maybe a week, and he has never stopped to just appreciate the sun coming up over the horizon as the dawn of a new day heralds him probably risking life and limb for another measly 100 gold. So we're just going to roleplay this and have Draelon appreciate the sunrise here. Look at that. Look at that flare. Then you've got, what is it? The moons in the sky. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, that's role-playing for you, everyone. That's what we're here for. That's the spice. Hello, friends, and welcome back to Morrowind with Draelon Valoran. When we left off, we had just completed our pilgrimage to the Shrine of Humility after dealing with some cantankerous kagoutis. And now we are heading back up north to Fort Moonmoth because we are on our way to past Mirandus to Sulipund and Punabi, where a few associates of the Mages Guild, or at least one associate of the Mages Guild, and then a Telvanni wizard, are waiting for us. One to try and recruit, and one to shake down, like the heartless mercenary that Draelon surely is. So that's what we're doing today. Or, at the very least, that's where we're walking to today. Because when it comes to Morrowind, a 40-minute video could very well just be walking. It could just be walking from one place to another for 40 minutes, and Draelon babbling to himself like a buffoon. But we also... you're ugly. No offense, of course, not implying you are ugly, it's just you look ugly. There's no way to sugarcoat that on us. I'm sorry, you're ugly. No black anthers, no black anthers, no black anthers, no herbs for us to collect. You can just get away from me, please. Thank you. Oh. See, why can't you be more like him? Or her? Why can't you be more like them? They look so much more pleasant than you. Like a giant... I would say it's a giant beetle, but that's exactly what it is. It's like a mixture between a beetle and a tick. Oop. Accidentally opened my menu in disgust. Vardenfell is a strange, strange place, friends. Where you get mixtures of beetles and ticks, and it's normal. Right. This should be the way to Balmora, right? Yep. And then, Mount... Oh, right, yeah. This is the way to Balmora, and then, from this direction we can find Fort Moonmoth, and then from Fort Moonmoth we can be on our way to Sulipund and Punabi. Hello, Mr. Rat. Oh. Oh. That's interesting. I have seemed to have... Oh, this is professional, isn't it? I have turned off always use best attack. That's stupid of me. It was probably while I was... Ugh. Hang on. Why does this feel squished? Why does this feel squished? I don't like that. Let's have that a little bit bigger. Let's do that. Ta-da! Okay, that looks nice. Probably I changed it because I was doing some poses for Draelon while I was making the new thumbnail, which I'm quite pleased with how it turned out, quite frankly. I think it looks really nice. Yeah. Downloaded a green screen mod and everything for it. Looks great. It is an adventure, the behind-the-scenes stuff that goes into making a Let's Play. This is my first foray into the business, and I did not expect it to be so, a big part of it is just turning the camera on and then talking, but also you've got to think about the presentation, like the thumbnail, and that took me a good while to make. Ooh, is that a That's one of those things that we saw in, Right, that would be a Quama, right? It's a big old Quama boy. Right, Balmor's... I see you. I see you in the sky over there. I know... Oh, he's gone. Vanished. Right, wait a minute, that's Fort Moonmoth. Let's open up the journal. Should go south of Balmor and take the road east past Fort Moonmoth, cross the bridge northeast of the fort, and continue east until I reach the lake. Take the road east past Fort Moonmoth. So that'd be this road, correct? Because that's east. And then northeast is that way. So we're going this way. That would line up with that. And then we find a bridge. And that will take us to Mirandus, which is close to Panabi and Sulapund. Now, are you friendly, or are you going to try and eat my feet? I'm hoping you're friendly. Please be friendly. You're not friendly. Alright. Great. You are ugly. Oh my goodness. He's also a very mean thing. Alright, let's just slap him with our magic. There we go. That was a Nick sound. Thank you. And goodbye. Ooh, is that a... That's a ruin up there. Look at that. On this bridge. Oh, that must be Arkngthand. Surely. That must be the place that we have to... Oh, hello, Scrib. Oh, yep. Yep. We're gonna be here for a minute. Oh, oh dear. That was abrupt. Wasn't expecting to just roll over in one hit. That must be Arkngthand, which is the place we need to go for the Dwemer Puzzle Box, or that's fat, in order for him to give us things. Did it say we need to cross the bridge northeast of the fort? Oh, we need to actually cross that. Do we? Oh boy. Oh boy. People who have played Morrowind before are snickering right now because they know what's coming. But if we need to cross it, we need to cross it. Right. Oh, hello you. So, okay. Let's compose ourselves. Let's take a... Do I have any more magic potions? I have 2. Then let's save it. Let's just charge ahead. Summon Jerry. Cast Reflect on ourselves. And then Firebite. Okay, he's not as bad as I thought he'd be. Come on. There he goes. One more, and off he goes. Look at that. Killed Jerry, but hey, he's dead anyway. Snowy Granius. Alright. Actually got quite a bit of kit on him. Another Iron Pauldron for our collection. Common robe, we don't need that, but we'll take his Iron Gauntlets. So we could use some gloves. Iron Boots. We have Iron Boots, don't we? Yes, we do. And the Steel Battle Axe. Unfortunately for us, we don't know how to use those. And even if we did, I think Draelon, just from his time in the Legion, much prefers a sword and board. That's what we're gonna do. Anything in here? No. Wickwheat muffins, actually. If I had breakfast today? No, I haven't. So I'll get some. Oh, come on. There we go. And nothing in that crate. Alright. So that means that we have arrived at Arkngthand. And then beyond this is Panabi and Sulapund. Hello, Mr. Scrib. I'm just gonna whack you really quick. There we go. Oh my goodness. They are dying much faster now, aren't they? So I guess we're killing 3 birds with several stones this episode, because we're starting with this instead, which is not what I planned, but we're here. Right. Well, I know what this does, but Draelon doesn't, so let's turn it. Nope. And it opens. Can we make it? Can we make it? Just by walking? The answer is no. So we need to go back, turn the crank again, and then go in a dead sprint. Yeah, we made it. Oh, I see a problem here. We may have just... Oh. Good squeeze. I was anticipating that we had locked ourselves in. Thank goodness Morrowind is not that cruel. Oh. Oh, I'll just take the stuff in your bones if that's okay. Right. So welcome to Arkngthand. This is a Dwemer ruin, and Dwemer ruins are nasty things. With a ton of mean beasties. Oh, like that! Just like that, actually. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. I need a restore health very quickly, or I'm going to die. Because he decided, let's kill this schmuck. Pull out all the stops. Oh no. I'm just gonna, yep. A very brief moment of brilliance flashed through my head, in that I was going to use the Amulet of Slow Falling. I didn't have the time to. And I just imagine it's very in character for Draelon to just be bumbling around the ruin right now. He just has no idea what's going on. And he's just being waylaid by by grave robbers and Dwemer automata the whole time. It doesn't seem like it's gonna come down and get us. It seems like it's letting us fight whoever this is mano a mano, which is nice. Very nice of it. Do I have enough magic? A fire bite? Nope. No, I don't. Okay, alright, I'll hold still. Ow. Ow. Okay, I'll stop holding still now. Draelon's a fair fighter. If he asks him to hold still, he might. Consider. Oh no. Oh, the spider's coming. Alright, alright. Unfortunately for you, I don't have time for you anymore. And there we go. Just like that. Just like that. Magic is fun. Never actually played a magic character before in Morrowind, and I'm enjoying it because I could just do that. Right. Have anything worth taking other than the gold? Oh, whoa. There we go. But this does mean... Oh, hello. We'll need to conserve the rest of our magic. Oh, that was easy. Come on. Come on. There we go. We'll need to conserve the rest of our magic, because otherwise we're going... have none. If we have none, we're in deep trouble. Because we won't have any of those get-out-of-jail-free cards. Right. Heal up using our enchanted ring. Just to, again, conserve on that mana. Or magicka, excuse me. We need to go through here. Right? Well, I don't know, actually, where we need to go. Oh! Here we go with the poison again. Alright. Okay. Alright. What are these things? They can't just be regular Dwemer spiders, surely. Oh, jeez. Are they? Centurion spiders. Must be a Morrowind Reborn thing. Because I don't remember that being a thing at all. Okay. Just heal up. Off we go. Might be... This place might be a bit above our pay grade, honestly. Might not be able to handle it. Heaven's Gallery. Also going to be quick saving a fair bit in here, because I don't trust my own skills. Hello. Right. So, looks like this is a one-way down kind of room. Ooh, from a coin. And I don't think that Draelon wants to do that. No, thank you. You're probably right. So I'm not even going to try. Instead, I'm going to go back. There's the Hall of the Centrifuge. Okay. There is a spider on the other side of that door, so let's be smart about this. We want a reflect spell. Go. And he's already used his spit, his venom. So let's just slap away at him. There we go. There we go. Look at that! Didn't even need the reflect spell, but we had it anyway. Trapdoor. Would be a nice time for a telekinesis spell. Because if you don't know, Morrowind has fun little world-changing spells like telekinesis, where I could be over here and open that door. And theoretically, the trap wouldn't affect me. Oh, that's weird. One side of the door is trapped, the other isn't. I see you lurking over there.
You will die where you stand.
Oh, he's strong. He's strong. Probably just because he's a Nord. Because Nords are one of the best melee fighters in the entire game, so they get bonuses to health and such. Alright, I'll take a go, and you have nothing else that's worth my time. I wish, oh how I wish one of you had a steel longsword. Hello. Am I interrupting anything? No? Good. You know, for a bunch of... Well, I guess it makes sense. I was gonna say, for a bunch of grave robbers, it's a wonder that they don't have any armor, or anything to keep themselves protected with. But I suppose it makes sense that if they're just normal people, they wouldn't be running around in full plate mail. So that itself begs the question, if they're not equipped to fight, why are they daring an ancient Dwemer ruin that has active guardians? Oh, I hear another spider. I hear another spider. Ooh, don't mind if I do. Okay. There's a shadow on the wall. Whoa! That was convenient. And interestingly enough, there is an exception, kind of, to Morrowind's dice roll system. It's a very slight exception, but it's those projectile spells. So you saw how the spider threw its... Excuse me, I'm trying to explain a game concept to people. Can I please do that, please? No? Right, there we go. No, one more. One more. One more. Ow. There we go. So, projectile spells will shoot out and head towards you. And if you sidestep them, or otherwise dodge them, they'll miss. Which is handy. And let's quaff a potion, because we're now out of magicka. So we're in a bit of deep crap. Let's say, if we run into a situation where it's necessary. I didn't really get a chance to pick my opponent, now did I? But it... You aren't particularly difficult. I don't even need to sidestep like I usually do. I can just keep clicking on you, and there you go. He's gone. Just like that. Justice Lynn. The weakest opponent I've run into here so far, and the one that said he was not. Yeah. But yeah, so there is a very slight exception to the... Ooh, coin. A very slight exception to the rule that everything is governed by dice rolls. I hear another Dwemer spider, but maybe I'll have the chance to show what I'm saying firsthand. Cells of the hollow hand. Okay. Hello. All right. It's a bald old man, so I'm betting that you're the leader of this operation, right? Right? That makes sense. Can I cast anything? No, I can't. Completely out of magic. All right. Ow! Come on. Come on. Oh, this makes it interesting with the screams. Maybe I shouldn't say that. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe Draelon shouldn't say that someone is making a fight interesting by how they're screaming. That sounds a bit odd. Sounds a bit off. Oh, and our block increased to the point where we can actually go and level up. That's nice. Alright, Draelon, I need you to not miss. This can't be an... This... No. No, it's not. Because unlike you, I have potions, so I can cheat. Come on. Come on. We're getting all the level ups from you, aren't we? Just by letting him wail on us. Because Draelon's rolling bad dice. He just beats us up. Alright. Give me your lunch money, and let me raid your home. Another Dwemer coin. Lovely. Nothing in there. Anything in here? No. Anything in here? A diamond! Hmm. How fancy. That'll sell nicely. Steel egg. Another sapphire. Lovely. Lovely. Let's see. Nothing in here. Some Mazte Sujama. Don't mind if I do. I think after this, Draelon would very much so enjoy getting a bit drunk. Little cog. What's this? A Dwemer cube? We don't want a cube. We want a puzzle box. Dwemer scroll. A Dance and Fire, Chapter 4. And a candlestick. Which I think... I might be mistaken. I think you can actually, in this game, use candlesticks. Yes! You can use them as light sources. Fun fact. Which is just another beautiful thing about Morrowind, is that you can use a lot of the stuff that just looks like junk in the world and actually use it for tangible benefits. So we have a book. Increase our acrobatics, and there's a Dwemer scroll. Can we read the Dwemer scroll? Need to find it first. There it is. Oh. No, we can't. However, it's a little thing that, if Draelon ever finds a place to live, would probably be something of interest to him, just as a little miscellanea to have around. And we're looking for a puzzle box, right? And it's not on you. But I have reason to suspect that it is in here. I could be wrong, but that's what my spidey senses are telling me. And I'm probably going to be wandering around for a good hammer. Actually, let's be smart about this. And where is the candle? Candle, there's the candle. Not that it does anything. It does probably less than anything. But see if we can find the box. Because, again, like I said, my spidey senses are telling me that it's in here. And I've probably already missed it, which is, as I heard it referred to, I'd also like to refer to it as the commentator's curse, where if you're looking for something, while also trying to talk, record a video, it will always be missing. I will be right back, or maybe I won't. It depends. You know, when I say I'll be right back and when I do these cuts, it depends on whether or not I actually need to cut out the footage where I'm blind as a bat, or if I find it right after I say I'm going to cut it. So, if there's a cut here, well, I'm a fool. Not in here at all. I've looked around for ages, and it's just not in here. So, off we go into the halls of centrifuge. Hang on just a second. There we go. So it is in this region, cells of the Hollow Hand. I got the rooms mixed up. So the old man deceived me. It made me think that he was the guardian of the box. All right. Yep. We dodged that, and we just beat up the spider. He fooled me. And Draelon was just madly scrounging around the room for a good, I don't know, hour. Just ripping everything up. Is it in here? Is it in this? Is it in this keg? Is it in this crate? No. No, where is it? And he didn't find it at all. It was going a bit mental. Ooh, diamond. Did I drop it? Or did I collect it? I'm going to tell myself that I grabbed it. Just going a bit crazy. And eventually just gave up and decided it wasn't in that room. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. There are... I'm assuming... Oh, thank the gods. We have a steel broadsword, which is different from a steel longsword, in that it's just better. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Actually, oh dear. That's, it's like an incredibly shiny steel broadsword, in that it's an untextured steel broadsword, I think.
Going back and looking at it after the recording, the broadsword does actually have a texture. I just wasn't paying attention.
Uh-oh. Well, we're gonna keep it. Oh, bloodstained journal. Arkngthand expedition. Logbook. That's an incredibly long logbook. Do I read it or don't I? I think we do. Just to see what's going on here. This logbook, in part or in its entirety, remains the property of the East Empire Company of Vardenfell. Expedition leader, Luke Amadi. Day 1, First Light. We have arrived at Arkngthand after a brief stop for provisions from Fort Moonmoth, where we purchased several potions of restore strength, fatigue, and health if needed during the planned digs and exploration of the lower caverns. Day 1, Nightfall. Camp has been set up in the Hall of Centrifuge after finding a suitable flat surface, and some old Dwemer furniture has been employed to aid as a storage facility. Day 2, First Light. I will not return again to my log until the day is over. We intend to inspect and explore the whole of the Hall of Centrifuge, and any findings will be logged before supper. Day 2, Nightfall. Much as expected, the Hall of Centrifuge has been ravaged by smugglers and looters, and all we found in the past 12 hours is dust and debris and items dropped by beings that were certainly not of Dwemer origin. We shall have to go deeper tomorrow. Day 3, Middle Night. Some strange sounds from below awoke the crew, and what can only be explained as a breeze put out our night candles. Quite odd, but Roberte Gennis, the science leader of the team, assures us it is only the result of the warm air we have generated meeting the cold of the lower levels. Still, I shall sleep with one eye open to be on the safe side. Day 3, Noon. Robert's explanation for the breeze is now skating on thin ice. Xavier Unz was sent deeper into the cells of Hollow Hand, where he came back shaking, telling me he had heard the same sounds and felt the breeze we had felt the night before. We are sure his description of something he saw was just his Nordic imagination running away with itself. Or at least we hope so. Day 3, Nightfall. There has been no repeat of Unz's hysterics for the rest of today, and a haul of early Dwemer schematics have been found and carefully wrapped and logged for shipment back to the company. We will now settle down to supper and plan for tomorrow's deeper excavations. Day 4, First Light. We are not alone in here. Maybe simple looters hiding down in the lower caverns trying to scare us off. Or it could be something else in here with us that seems to be offended by our presence. Last night, our senses had grown more accustomed to the lighting down here than the previous night. We are all sure we saw something. Not sure what it was, but there was certainly something in here with us. Nevertheless, we shall continue into Weeping Bell Hall later today. Day 4, Nightfall. 3 of my men have entered Weeping Bell Hall at noon today. The report I received earlier this evening suggests a lot of Dwemer items are still down there, and that there are traces of looters, possibly smugglers there also. The confusing part is, why would smugglers and looters leave such valuable items? My people will return tomorrow to collect, identify, and pack every artifact they can find. But for now, we shall eat and retire for the night to ensure a bright and early start in the morning. Day 5, Middle Night. We have been awoken again, but this time not a breeze, more of a howl. Almost seems like a creature of some sort, but it has a lingering creaking sound, like metal grinding against metal. Roberta insists it is probably the old machinery twitching because of our careless team touching handles and levers, but I'm not sure about his explanation at all. Day 5, First Light. We've had a restless night, to say the least. Odette Bien started screaming uncontrollably and ran off into Weeping Bell. I organized a search party, but ordered them not to travel any deeper than the Weeping Bell corridors until we had explored them further. Odette will just have to take her chances with the cold and the dark until we find her. Day 5, Nightfall. There is some inconsistency here. Again, I have had no time to write up my noon log, nor have we found either artifacts or Odette Bien. By noon, I split the party up in twos, and we combed the entire ruins and mapped it out completely. One of the teams have returned reporting what appears to be a hidden cavern entrance, hardly noticeable in the light of deep ore passage. But it seems it veers off in a westerly direction. We may have to use explosive charges to remove the rocks covering it tomorrow. Day 6, First Light. We have found Odette Bien. Or more, she has found us. As we woke this morning, her body was aside the camp in the corridor leading to Weeping Bell. A strange round hole was found, seemingly piercing her heart with precision. None of the team heard any noise or indeed woke during the night, as we were tired out from the lack of sleep the previous night. I cannot rule out foul play from one of our team, but it is highly unlikely given the nature of the wound. Odette has been wrapped as required to avoid rat gnawings. She will be sadly missed. Day 6, noon. We have blown away a section of deep ore passage, and indeed there is another corridor down here, going westerly as my team at first indicated. We are taking some sustenance before returning to explore the corridor with a fully armed team, and I intend to get to the bottom of the mystery before the end of the day and resume our original plans. Day 6, Nightfall. It will be some time before we can resume plans. We all saw it. Without a doubt, it was some sort of experimental Dwemer construct. The Dwemer may have vanished, but this was their legacy, and it certainly lives on. So, seems that the Dwemer have some pals that are hanging out. Another Dwemer scroll. That one's wrapped up. It seems like... ooh, is that a... Nope, that's just a chair. There is something down there. Let's see, where am I? Weeping Bell Hall, Malagamur, Bell, sells the hollowed hand. That's where we came from, I think. There's another one. Sells the hollowed hand, okay. Maybe we go up? I'm unclear. Also, after this episode, I will have to go and do some digging to see if... Because this could just be Morrowind Rebirth had a steel broadsword that doesn't have textures, or it could be that my game just doesn't have textures for steel broadswords, and then I'll need to go and replace the texture for steel broadswords. Oh joy! So, we'll have to see about that. Right. So let's go in here. The cells of the hollowed hand. Hello. Are you friend or foe? Are you gonna... Hello.
You make this
Alright,
too easy.
he is not a friend.
You're mine.
Definitely... Ow! He's definitely not a friend, but he seems to be going down fairly quickly. I missed. Alright. Ow. We're definitely going to want... Let's do a cheap one. We dodge. Is this just me, or is this sword doing a... Well, obviously it's doing a lot more damage, but it feels faster, too. Come on. Come on. There we go. One. Ah. There he goes. It looks like... he has some armor to bestow upon us. Iron cuirass and iron greaves. Look at that. And an expensive belt, too. Don't mind if I do. Got the cuirass, and we got the pants. Sorry for stealing your pants. Now, if we take off our robe, we can see that Draelon is dressed entirely in a suit of iron armor. But we're going to hold on to our robe and wear it, at least for the time being. But I think it also suits his character that he would employ a fairly unassuming presence. Even if he's slowly growing in strength, I don't think he'd want to flaunt that. He'd want people to think, oh, it's just another mungy, grungy traveler. Dwemer scroll. Dwemer scroll. And the puzzle box. Finally. I found the Dwemer Puzzle Box Hasfat Antipolis told me to find. Now, I'll take it to him, and in return, he'll tell me what I need to know about the Nerevarine secret cult and the Sixth House secret cult. So, we have collected the, do you have anything else? Iron Bracer. Oh. Well, don't mind if I do. Very much. It's always nice to have an extra bit of padding around my shield arm. He'll tell us what we need to know. And I think it makes sense for us to retreat for the time being to Balmora. We could keep exploring, but that would surely be a death sentence. Because we're low on health, we have no magicka, we have no potions to change any of that. And, we also have to go to Punabi and Solapund. But make no mistake, we will be back. Definitely. This place is actually really interesting. With all of what seems to be, Dwemer constructs. An experimental Dwemer construct. That has Draelon's curiosity bells ringing. Because he's very interested in the Dwemer. Anything to do with Dwemer. And that's probably why he's grabbing all of the scrolls. He's a bit of a... He's very interested in the old lore and the old stories of Morrowind. Right. So here we are. We're outside. And I think... Oh, you know what? You know what? I'm gonna make an executive decision and use a scroll of... Oh, no, that's right. I have to do it here. Do it here. Where is it? Scroll of Alm CV Intervention. Which will take us directly to... Ooh. Ooh. Interesting. Iron Gauntlet. Or Iron Bracer. Oh, that's it. Okay. I'll stick with the Gauntlet. Thanks. Yeah. This portal back to Balmora. This should take us to Balmora. I hope it takes us back to Balmora. Please? Please don't send me somewhere else. Yep, we're in Balmora. Alright. Hello, Miss... You just watch people. Is that how you get... Please don't answer that question to how you get your jollies. I don't want to know. Right. So, where are we headed first? I suppose we should head... Where are we headed? What have we done so far? We went and we did thing at Kumu. all that. Right. I think what we do is we go back Mage's Guild, get some sleep, and then in the morning we will collect our wits, do some shopping, and then head back out. Because I don't think Draelon necessarily wants to hand over the puzzle box just yet. I think he'd want to hold on. Nope. No more. No, nothing in the supply chest. I think he'd want to hold on to it just for a little bit longer, because maybe on his travels he can fiddle with it just a little bit, see if he can open it. But as Draelon goes to bed, as he gets ready for the next day ahead, next long day of adventuring, I will leave this episode here, my friends. So, as always, thank you all very much for watching, and as always, I will see you all very, very soon.